Hi everybody, during KS design we have started to think about the coils that are different than standard spring-form ones that we have now in the pink stuff, with air intake from underneath or from sides. We thought how to do something more functional, and now we're glad to introduce our new product, ZZ Zigzag Rebuildable Tank Atomizer. Let's go to the desk to see the details. So, here the tank. What we have here: airflow control ring with 2 windows. Same drip tip as of KS. Top cap covering the liquid filling holes. Upper ring tank section. K-Fun compatible transparent tank section. The chimney. Lower tank section. And the base. By the way, it is possible to use it as dripping atomizer, putting only the lower tank section. The top cap, and the dedicated drip tip with no spill extension.
Специальный дрип-тип, который будет в наборе с непроливайкой, и вот это будет дрипкой.
Let's look at the base in detail. So, here the base. What we have here? We have the standard air intake from underneath that can be closed with screw. We also have 2 air intake holes by the sides. And we have the post screws. The liquid is coming through the slots like it is in KS. There are 4 slots here. By screwing the chimney we can control the liquid flow. As of airflow control, here I have a cuts. There is a number of prototypes that have holes instead. We will decide about the release form a bit later, after an additional tests. Let's go forward to the coiling examples. First, let's see the setup of a standard spring coil. Here is the standard coil. We can adjust the position by own preference. Up, down, to the middle.
чуть выше, чуть ниже, чуть по центру.
For the single coil, taking the longer cotton piece than as usual. Putting the cotton tails from one slot to the next slot.
Конец к другой проточке.
Taking care on not covering the side air intake holes. And not touching the central air intake hole. That's it. Okay, let's make the next setup, but first I'll show the pictures of the different setups that we did.
Всех возможных намоток, которые мы попробовали.
Actually, the number of possible setups is too large and I can't demonstrate the building of all of them in this review. All classic setups are available, but now I will show the setup that I was targeting initially and what I like. The zigzag setup, the setup that gave its name to this RTA. So, how to do it? Using tweezers, flat-tip conventional tweezers were advised by forum members, so I decided to use them as well. Very easy.
Все
It's
готово.
ready.
Чуть-чуть
Tightening the
сожмем
loops.
витки, для того, чтобы были поплотнее.
Here the
Вот
coil.
она спираль. Ну и тоже,
As
как
advised on
напарник, посоветовали
forums, I am going to bend the sides.
боковые крайние витки, чтобы она
For a good
четко
covering of the
лягла.
cotton. Then,
Итак,
cutting a square piece of
с
cotton.
ваты вырезаем квадратик. Разрезаем
Making two
делаем
opposite cuts
надрез
on the
справа,
sides, to touch the slots.
для того, чтобы опустить в проточки. Ставим
Closing the
заклепку
central air intake hole with
центральный
screw.
винт. На центральный обдув, извиняюсь. И укладываем
And
вату.
placing the cotton.
Приблизь до них.
Some testers prefer to put cotton first, some testers prefer to put coil first, I prefer to put cotton first. Screw heads are big enough to fix the wire without need of winding.
Чтобы не надо было обматывать вокруг винтика и так далее. Под винтиком большая площадка, которая очень хорошо прижимает спираль, хвосты.
Let's enhance the coil placement.
Итак,
It is possible to make the loops longer, closer to side air intake holes, to decrease the TH.
и зигзага, вернее. И тогда ТХ будет меньше. Мне нравится этот
I prefer more TH, so I am making them shorter, far away from side air intake holes.
уложил вату
Leaning
к
cotton against the slots.
проточкам, вернее.
It is possible to make a dual zigzag coil. It will be shown in one of the following pictures. I am not going to demonstrate the making of this setup now.
Этого сейчас делать не буду.
When cotton is getting dry, we can see the red loop. Now all is perfect. Putting the chimney. The lower tank section, the middle tank section, the upper tank section with liquid filling holes, and sealing O-ring, and the top cap. Note that the deeper the top cap is screwed, the harder to turn the chimney. So if you want to turn the chimney with no effort, don't close the top cap completely.
Очень тяжело крутится. Можно ее ослабить, и купол будет легко крутиться.
Airflow control ring. I like the tight draw, so I am setting the minimal airflow. Oh, I haven't demonstrated the filling yet. Hope I will succeed to make it without leakage. Taking a big bottle with a huge nozzle, and simply ready. No leaking.
Вот и все. Ничего нигде не вылезло, не вытекло.
Opening the liquid flow. Too much airflow. It is the same e-liquid as I now have in KS, but here, with ZZ, the taste is much better. The TH is so strong that really need to lower power. That's all. Your questions are welcome, in forum topics, in video comments, everywhere. Best wishes. Thank you for watching. Bye.